The Bucs nearly picks that off on the goal line.
Timeout.
Close call there on the goal line.
Anybody want a $5 card before we get ready to draw these?
Let's see, clock starting back up. Head coach Jamie Rice sends a signal in to the Tanks. And Job Swords comes out in the quarterback position. He's making a couple adjustments at the line. And Tanks are in, two wideouts to each side. They're coming in shotgun. Swords, he gets the snap. He's under pressure. Scrambles to the right. He's looking. No one's open. He breaks the tackle, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Third at about 8. Well, he gets a yard or two on that, actually. Time's still running. Tanks are back at the line. All right, they're coming out shotgun, two wideouts to each side, back to the right of Swords. He snaps it, hands off up the middle to Micah Brown, and Micah Brown stuffed in the backfield. It's going to be fourth down and about 10.
Micah has done tremendous things.
Micah Brown. Timeout Tanks.
He's done. He's had quite a few yards today on the ground.
Micah's fan club is about to prowl us there.
Brings up a fourth down for the Tanks.
Micah Brown, he's really been after it today. He's probably got a good 50 yards on the ground, I'd say. All right, it's for me 4th and 8. The Tanks have taken their last time out. It looks like they're going to go for this when they get out of it, but there's 34.2 seconds to go. Tanks are leading 36-0 and have an opportunity to make it more before half. And the Bucs are making a couple substitutions during the timeout, but they're lined up and ready. Tanks are still discussing what play they're going to run. It'll be 4th and about 8 on the Bucs' 12-yard line. And the Tanks are lining up. They're coming out in shotgun, same formation, two wideouts to each side. Jontez Jones in the backfield to the right of Swords. And they snap it. Swords looking. No one's open, rolls out, and he throws it, and it's caught by Huntington native Snook Martin. Snook catches the post pattern on the left side, and it's 42-0 Tanks. Snook has quite a history in this league, given he played with the Warriors and was at one time the Defensive Player of the Year. And this year he's made the transition to offense, and he's been quite an. We're glad to have him. We're blessed to have him. He's been a good athlete, good attitude all around, and that's good. Definitely a big catch there. Tanks they're lining up. It looks like they're going to go for 2 again. Looks like Tania. They're going to be in. They're coming out in the T. 3 backs side by side behind the quarterback, and we got a penalty, delay a game on the Tanks.
The illegal substitution will go against the Tanks. Back them up about 5 yards, and we'll try
and the Tanks get backed up about 5 yards. All right, so it's going to be, looks like they're still going to go for the 2, and they'll have a much longer distance to go to do it, but looks like they're still going to come out in the T formation. Swords under center, 2 tight ends to each side. 3 backs side by side. Fakes it. And the pass is deflected at the line.
Shorts pass incomplete. Deflected by Wilkerson.
And Juan Wilkerson gets in the backfield and deflects the pass. So Swords gets his pass. Yeah.
That one is a little
Wow.
typoed left and right.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, that's been a good. So it's 42-0, and again, it's been all Tanks. Job Swords has had 4 passing touchdowns on the day so far. 2 to Michael Clay, 1 to Snook Martin, and 1 to David Little. The Tanks have scored twice defensively, so it has just been all Tanks from seems like the very beginning. Tanks are lining to kick off. The Bucs are hoping to get on the scoreboard somehow before the end of the first half. Christensen lines up for the Tanks. He gets ready to kick it.
Tanks t-shirt and the ball cap on. She'll get you set up. Get into that split the pot that.
And Christensen, he lines up and Christensen kicks it off, and pretty decent kick. Gets back to about the 15, and Bell catches it. He's got a little bit of daylight. He breaks the tackle. He's at the 40. He's at the 50, and he's tackled at about the Tanks' 47-yard line. So the Bucs they've got a little bit of wiggle room here. 20.8 seconds to go. The Tanks look like they let up a little bit after going up 42-0, but they've got a chance to stop them here before the end of the half.
Vermillion from Russell, Kentucky. First and 10, Buccaneers.
And the Bucs have the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 47-yard line.
47 and a half, something like that.
All right, they're coming out, and Bucs are coming out. Pistol, strong eye, fullback to the right of the quarterback. Fullback, tight end, and 2 wideouts to the left. Excuse me, pistol, weak eye, I should say. All right, he's DJ Keith makes the call at the line. The Bucs, they snap it, and low snap, but he catches it. Oh, breaks the tackle. DJ Keith breaks another tackle, and he runs it. He gains about 4 yards before being tackled by a host of Tanks. All right, and the Bucs are just going to let the clock run out before halftime. So right now, and all right, well. All right, and we've hit halftime, and it's 42-0. The Tanks are leading. It's been quite a half. Started out, David Little Jr. struck with the Tanks scored first blood. David Little Jr. scored on a 28-yard reception. Then the Tanks scored on an interception return. Chris Hill ran back. Then just a couple plays later, Michael Clay, after a Bucs fumble, Michael Clay scored on a 45-yard bomb. The Bucs, the next set of downs, first play, ran it up the middle, got hit in the backfield, and Torian Whiting ran back the fumble return. And then after that, Michael Clay scored again on a 75-yard deep pass, and Snook Martin on about a 12-yard pass reception. So it's been all Tanks first half. We're going off the air for this end of this half, but we'll be back with about 3 minutes to go before second half. All right, roll Tanks.